Andrew Scott Smith. Telling you my full 3 names, so you'll notice my initials. My initials are ASS, if you're not keeping up. I know what you're thinking, you're like, man, all those years, all those arcade games, that was you, huh? Yeah. You're in the presence of video game greatness. Sometimes people like to ask weird questions to you, right? When you're an 8-year-old kid with the initials ASS, they like to be like, what were your parents thinking? Give me the initials ASS. Like it's some sort of thing we think about all the time. And so I thought of the weird way to answer it. I would look at him and be like, well, I can tell you what my dad was thinking. He was like, I'm 21, I just knocked this girl up, I better remember where to put it next time. That's my dad. He would tap me on the head and say, Daddy's a little anal sex reminder. That's what he called it. Younger brother got named Condom, so I'm kind of a failure. Yeah, I grew a beard out, guys, recently because I had some mishap at a skate park. I kind of have a little bit of like a baby face, I guess, and I was skateboarding there, doing my thing, you know, and this younger kid comes up to me and he's like, hey man, what school you go to? It's like, what? I go to scratch my head, and as he sees my hairline, he goes, actually, can you buy me alcohol? You know, so you do. You got to at that point. Trying to be cool, trying to be hip. So yeah, with hair like this, you know, or lack of, I have a different style shower routine than most, you know, because I have nothing up here, and then like I'm just covered, dude, like freakishly covered the rest of the body, like really kind of gross, honestly. So my shower routine is like inverse of the common person, you know, body wash up here, and then just shampoo the rest of it, you know? Head and shoulders, knees and toes, all the way through. Some girls like to say they like the hair. I don't know. For the most part, I haven't really met them. I don't know. I've seen Beauty and the Beast. You guys seen Beauty and the Beast, right? Val seemed like she was into it, but then again, she was trapped in a castle talking to furniture, so she might have had Stockholm Syndrome, as they call it. So I try to trim up, you know what I mean? I try to take care of this stuff to please the women. But I don't know where to start and where to stop. I don't know, like, should I fade it into it, like a slow, gradual? You know, should my armpits have sideburns? I don't know, am I doing this right? You know, it gets confusing. And I've tried it before. I just stand in front of the mirror, just shaving away, and then I get the whole torso done, right? About 2 hours later, 4 razors, you know how it goes. And I'm just bald up here, right? And then still covered in hair from the waist down. I'm looking like 2 hooves away from being a goat man, you know what I mean? Probably play the hell out of a pan flute, but I wasn't really into my look. Like, man, I can't handle this. I need to put some clothes on, you know? So I go to my wardrobe to go put some clothes on, and all of a sudden, over my wardrobe, 3 little English kids pop out, asking for Turkish delights. Like, what the fuck is this, man? I'm not gonna shave and do acid anymore. This is not what I asked for. And that gets frustrating, guys, you know? After you're all shaved and then it starts to grow back, you become Velcro man. Good luck getting a shirt off after that, even if any girl did want to sleep with you. Yeah. I got siblings, guys. I don't know why that transition was, but I'll roll with it. Cool. I got some siblings, and they got love lives and stuff. You know, they're doing good, and they try to give me advice, like, oh, you know, you just need to find somebody that's like you know, like us. we talk and we finish each other's sentences. We're that much, into each other. Like, I pretty much got that right now. I type in the letter P in my address bar, and it finishes the word Pornhub for me. I think we're a match made in heaven. Maybe that's just me. But dating's hard nowadays, guys. You got all these weird fetishes. I can't keep up with them. I'm pretty normal. I don't know if you guys have to deal with this, but I met this girl recently. She was very good looking, but she came up right up front and told me she had a weird fetish. She said, "Look, I'm an arachnophiliac." I was like, holy shit. What could that even be? Arachnophobia is the fear of spiders. Necrophilia is like the love of dead bodies. Does this girl want to like have sex on a pile of dead spiders? Like, did she want to have like a threesome with like me and like a gothic guy where I peg him, he pegs her, and like we form a spider, And then when we're done, she bites his head off or some shit, I'm like going through the fantasies. I'm like, all those sound good. She's pretty hot. I might do it. But then it turned out not to be that big of a deal. She just wanted me to put on a Spider-Man mask, and then she went to an elevator and murdered my Uncle Ben. Yeah. It's pretty chill. Alright? I can hang with that. Oh man, we're flying through the jokes, guys. We're doing good. So I work at a screen printing shop, screen printing t-shirts, right? The name of our shop is Extreme Screen Prints. It's kind of a stupid name, right? It kind of implies that we're like all drinking Mountain Dew, just grinding from job to job, just extreme, just ready to fucking print your t-shirts, It's just a stupid buzzword. If it was like 10 years later than when we started, it would have been like gluten-free printing or some dumb shit. Just buzzwords. It's like a tight-knit group, though. We work together. It started out as a small business, and that's kind of cool. I got into it initially because I figured small business, this will fail within a year. I'll have unemployment. What most people think. But it's been going strong. I've been there for 4 years now. It's growing, kind of nice little close family. And my boss, he's a couple years older than me, started the company, and his mom actually works with us, right? And she's like 65, 70, and she's always constantly hitting on me. Like, it's kind of awkward, She's always like, "Hey, you want to come over and rake the leaves? Come over and rake the leaves. They're still up in the trees." Like, is Rake the Leaves like a 65-year-old version of Netflix and Chill? Is that like what's going on? I don't know, man. I'm thinking about raking the leaves, though, guys, to be honest. This is the story, right? How cool would that be? You know what I mean? And boss comes up to me. I'm 5 minutes over my break time. He wants to be like, "Hey, Andrew, break's over. Get back to work." I just go up to him, put my arm around him, like, "Look, you don't gotta call me Dad, but you're gonna respect me, all right? I'll get back in the office and watch your little brother." That's just funny. And we got this other guy at my work. He's kind of new. He's kind of weird. He's always trolling people. I don't want to say his name. He's but if he had a store in the mall named after him, it would be like selling like edible underwear, plastic dildos, like over the hill 50 cards. All right, so this guy at my work named Spencer, he's always trolling, right? And he's always like, "Hey, I think bestiality should be legal. As long as you learn the animal's mating ritual and get consent from the animal." I'm like, well, that's fairly progressive, I guess, but Spencer, to that, I say nay. All right, guys, my name's Andrew Smith. Thank you for your time. Good luck for me.
You know something about about me. If you ain't heard about me, I collect white people like action figures, okay? Hey! Goddamn about this contest, okay? I'm living my best life right now. Now, if you ain't heard about me, like I said, I love people. I'm a people junkie. I ain't scared of nobody. I love everybody. But my drug of choice is that white horse. I sniff that white, oh my God. This room right now, I'm going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like a dope fiend in the opium field. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Like, this is crazy. I love coming up here, and this is like, ain't this suburban Grand Rapids white? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all Wyoming. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all like ain't but a block away from Grand Rapids. Like, no, it's Wyoming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all white for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, look, man, I'm trying to tell you, I love you Caucasoids. Every last single one of you fuckers. You feel what I'm saying? But no, like y'all do, man, y'all white people do some of the whitest shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like I know, don't get me wrong, I love being black, okay? I mean, like if I was to tell y'all really the truth, y'all really would blow your minds, because really I'm an alien stuck in this black suit. I did it on the dare, but my flinky thing is fucked up and I can't get out. You feel what I'm saying? So now I'm just repping till, you know, I get my shit. I got 4 more parsepples I can get out this bitch, but I kind of like it. You feel what I'm saying? It's what it is. But like being black, like it's the shit. But white people, y'all shit is crazy. Y'all have some of the greatest shit going on for y'all. Like I don't even think y'all appreciate some of the shit y'all got. You know what I'm saying? Like the up north. Oh my God. Like, that's like Shangri-La. You hear what I'm saying? Like the up north is like the greatest place in the world. Like for real. Like I don't understand why more black people don't hang out up north. Like it's the only place I know you can do what the fuck you want to do and nobody fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like not even the police. I don't even know why they have police up north. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, they don't do nothing but like point, like no, that way, this way. Like for real, like they got a badge and everything, but don't do shit. You feel what I'm saying? They just nope, over there, nope, they're back over there. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, like it's the greatest place ever. Like it was crazy, like because when I was coming up, my grandmother used to tell us stories of the up north, and I thought it was like a Disney movie. It didn't exist. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. When she would put me to sleep, you know, she would lay me on her bosom, then wipe dust, and then she'd tell me about the up north, and I would go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it smelled like baby powders and cookies. You feel what I'm saying? And you go, you think this thing existed? You know what I'm saying? I got grown, got me some white friends. Hello, up north all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all got this thing called the token. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I come in, I'm the token. I'm the chosen one. You feel what I'm saying? All I had to do was just be myself, and they just brought me up here for free and took me back home. Hello? Who's winning in this scenario? The token. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just being real, dog. I'm living my best life, man. I don't know what y'all doing, man. It's time to just be real about this thing. I love me some Caucasoids, for real. No, for real. I don't understand why black people just don't start being straight up 100 so we can just all be free. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole lot of stuff that black people like really enjoy, but we really need to thank y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? Like hot sauce. Hello. You know what I'm saying? Had it not been for y'all, we would have never figured out about the hot sauce. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, all you gotta do is watch the National Geographic channel, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no hot peppers in Kenya, you feel what I'm saying? We would have never thought to smash that up and put that on the wildebeest meat. We would have never thought of that. Thank y'all for that, you feel what I'm saying? Thank y'all for macaroni and cheese. Ain't no dairy cows in Africa. Yeah, ain't no Bessies or Lulabelles running around the savannah. You feel what I'm saying? You know, thank y'all for that. But now, if we're gonna thank each other, y'all can thank us for sports. Because had it not been for us, sports wouldn't be shit for y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all have been left that sports shit the fuck alone a long time ago had it been for us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real, like the Hall of Fame of the NBA would just be a bunch of men with, like, jock itch and sprained ankles. That's all it would be. Like, this, come on, be 100, man. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, it is what it is. And I mean, if we could just be 100, everybody in here really the same color. Yeah, y'all all black. Yeah. Education real fast, you know what I'm saying? Kids out of school, you try to keep them learning. Everybody in this room got a thing in them called melanin. Melanin controls how light or dark you are. I'm a melanin overdose. 97% of this room is melanin deficient. But you still got it. If you shine a white light through a dark nothing, you get this thing called a rainbow. So that means everything is in everybody. We all the same color. I don't know why everybody tripping. Like the real difference between us, if we really want to pay attention, only real difference between us is how we treat our drug addicted and alcoholic relatives. That's it. That's the only difference between us. The lighter shade of this chocolate stream, y'all just have the party rules. As long as you partying within the rules, you good. We don't care how you party, just stay within the rules. Now once you start breaking the rules, like parking the car in the pool, or, you know what I'm saying? You know, you start sliding across all the dining room table when it's not time to slide across the dining room table. Then we have what we call is your final party. We call that an intervention, and we get you together. You feel what I'm saying? In the black community, I'm gonna be honest with you. Really, it's just all about what you really party and do. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you don't party the way we party, then you need to go find you a party somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can't party over here. You feel what I'm saying? And then depending on your addiction, you really might turn into a good workforce for us. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know if y'all white folks ever had the privilege of had like a crack-headed relative fix something or do something for you. Because in the black community, baby, that's the best workforce we ever did see. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all can act all the way you want to act, but in the black community right now, we tripping. We trying to find a good crackhead right now. Hello? Oh, it's a black person here right now. Look at me like, man, do you know what? Because I got some work for. Crackheads do the best work in the world. I don't know why more people don't hire crackheads. They work the best, the longest hours, for the cheapest rate. You kidding me? Crackheads should be employed everywhere. None of you straight-laced, non-drug doing people should be working. You all should be fired. Crackheads work for nothing. I done had my roof re-shingled, grass cut, basement water sucked out, brakes done, and bushes trimmed, all for the low price of a half a box of church chicken, $10.40. Stop playing! Y'all looking at me different right now. Gonna get you a crackhead, I don't know what you doing. Crackheads out here winning. I had my brakes done by my crack-headed uncle. You hear me? Took them to get them done by a certified mechanic after my uncle had them. The guy was in the mechanic shop, I swear to you, just like this. Hey man, who put these on last night? I said, my uncle put them on. He said, what? He got an air gun? He got a shop or something? I said, nah, man. All I seen him with was a tennis ball, some aluminum foil, and a fork. That's all I saw him out there with, bro. I ain't seen you in a year. That's all I know. For the whole year, baby. So look, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. My name is JD Smile Hustler. I'm here for everybody. Look, I'm the people's champ. I don't need this contest. I love everybody. Everybody love me because all I'm trying to do is bring happiness to the party. I'm trying to turn frowns upside down, get the world back happy again. But y'all got to vote tonight. So this is what I'm going to help y'all do because I don't want y'all to hurt nobody's feelings. It's been a great array of comics you're going to see. You already done seen guys in here. Little fluffy Collar Bear cat who came up here. I see the little young ass dude, the Wookie Bill kid. Came up here, did his thing. The weirdo started off the show. There's a lot of votes out here, man. So look, man. I just want to be your number 3. You ain't got to, I don't want to be your number 1. No, you just make me your number 3.
Number 3?
Look, vote for number 3. 3?
Number 3?
It's the magic number. It's what it is. It's the magic number. A man and a woman have a little baby. Yes, they did.
Oh.
There is 3 in the family. Y'all know how? Y'all know y'all know Schoolhouse Rock? The 3s? Oh, kill y'allself. I'm gone. My name's Jaden Smile Hustler, dog. It's my time. I just tried to dance. That's all I want
to do. So I'm from Michigan, right? We're all from Michigan. And Michigan's a pretty cool state. The coolest thing about it, you can use a body part to describe where you're from, right? There's only a few places you can do that, so you can say, you know, I'm from Everett, which is where I'm from in Michigan. Or you can, you know, do that with Florida, like I'm from Public School, wherever the hell Tallahassee is in Florida, right? You can do that. You can also say, I am from Columbus. Yes. Yeah, oh yeah, get some going for a little We Hate Ohio joke early. You know? It's like an icebreaker. Now that we're all friends, we get to know each other a little bit better. Speaking of, we can do another poll here. Are you guys dog people or Bert Nazi people? Oh yes, Bert Nazis. That little cat you love? Bert Nazi. Killer, murderer. They kill over 1 billion songbirds a year. Did you guys know that? House cats kill over 1 billion songbirds a year, right? And people say, we can't declaw them because cats need their claws for self-defense. That, my friends, is the American gun problem. Just let it sink in, right? Oh yeah, it's that way. And you know, I'm not going to go one way or the other on the gun control debate. We all have one thing to say or the other, but I will say we do know at least one person who has a gun who shouldn't have a gun. I think one of our performers kind of let that be obvious, right? There's at least one person, and usually that person tells you something that sounds responsible, where they're like, hey man, it's better to be safe than sorry. Yeah. But if that person says that and they don't also have Kleenex or a Tide pen or wet naps on them, I doubt their commitment to true preparedness. I just don't really think it's there, right? Oh man. There's a rule. If you bring a treat, you have to bring a treat for everyone, right? That's the rule. We call that the Bernie Sanders rule. The other way they do that is have one kid come in and eat all the cookies while the rest of the kids crawl around on the ground and try to eat the crumbs. That is called the Ronald Reagan rule. It's a trickle-down economics jokes here at Sunday Night Funnies for you folks. I'm giving it my all, I really am. Oh man, politics is just crazy. The last thing I'll say about politics is it doesn't matter what side you're on, one way or the other, all of them just kind of suck, right? Choosing between a Democrat or a Republican is like choosing between what kind of absent father you want. Do you want the one that's gonna just lie to your face? Hey buddy, I'll be there. I'll see you at the ball game. I'll be there for graduation. He's not there for shit. Democratic absent father right there. Republican absent father, he's an a-hole, but he's just straightforward. Well, son, I believe in personal responsibility and freedom. Now I'm free from responsibility of you and your mother. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Don't expect shit on Christmas. No, but it is crazy. Politics is nuts everywhere. North Korea is crazy, right? They've always been crazy. They announced a couple months ago that they came out with a pill that cures AIDS, Ebola, and cancer all at once. Yeah, you believe it, right? But little do they know, we've had that cure here in Michigan since 1866. It's called Verner's Soda, baby. Barrel-aged, bold taste. Gets you out of everything. It really does, yeah. So now I feel like we've built enough of a friendship. Are we a decent friendship to talk about some personal traumas, right? That's what people do. They use stand-up for free trauma and free, just basically saying whatever the hell they want while they have a captive audience, right? So I'm going to tell you guys about how sweatpants really broke my heart in 4th grade. And so basically I was a sweatpants kid. All right, I was anti-jean. It wasn't just pro sweatpants. It was anti-jean because word around school is that things could happen to you if you wore jeans, right? There's a zipper issue when you're a young man that you're a little bit scared of, right? So to avoid that, all I did was, it was sweatpants every day, little nice starter jacket, and then I always had some Batman or Spider-Man slip-ons, and that was my life, and life was good, right? I could not be taken out of the sweatpants even to go to church. My mom would always come up to me and knock on the door. Joey, think you're gonna maybe try to wear something decent? And all I do is dead fish. You know, you just let yourself go away. It's a little white kid thing to do. It really was, but it worked, right? I'm one of 4 children. My mom's late to everything. It's not her fault. There's just a lot of kids. She's got to prioritize what she's going to do. And she's definitely not going to choose the sweatpants battle with getting the kids in there, right? So I just get away with it. So what I'm trying to say is life is good. And then all of a sudden, at school, I was challenged to a chicken fight by jean wearer Michael Farrell. And yeah, that's his real name. Yeah. And so, do you guys know what a chicken fight is? You know what I'm talking about? Monkey bar chicken fighting, right? You had to crawl on the monkey bars, you had to wrap your legs around the person and pull them off, triumphant. It's where champions were born in elementary school. Okay? This is where it was at for me. And I felt I could take Mike. Number one, he's a jean wearer. Okay? I've got the sweatpants, I have a better range of motion. I know I can take him. So we're walking out to the barn, and I'm like talking shit. I'm real confident, you know. You know, Mike, I can beat you, or whatever 4th grade talking shit is. It's not very good. I'm so much better than you are with my pants then, Mike, you stink. And he's stoic about it. He's just got his head down. He's got a plan. So basically where this battle takes place is a place called The Barn, which was an A-frame monkey bar thing, okay? It got up to about 8 feet, but that for elementary school is 20 feet. Okay, you'd fall to your death off this thing. And so a small crowd gathers. It's a crowd of some kids that mostly I don't respect, but a few of them that I do. One of them being a girl named Jessie, right? I'm about to earn my triumph in chicken fighting Mike Farrell for Jessie. And so we start, and I climb to the top. And I've got to move. I go around fake to the hip, and I use the friction of my Batman slippers to hold the leg and give a yank down. It works every time. So I go for the move, obviously it works, no joke. I get Mike, I have him in position, and right then, this little bastard named Chris Hanley, also real name, comes running into the barn, and he jumps, and he grabs me, and he grabs the waist of my sweatpants, and he starts to fall. And I'm holding on to the bars, and I'm looking at my pants, being pulled down. Again, I'm commando because I'm anti-anything on my dink. And so the pants come down. All I can explain is that my pants are in what would be called shitting position. Okay, they're at the ankles, I'm swinging, and I have a choice to make. Okay, do I drop down, cover myself, or do I continue to fight in a more Greco-Roman style than I expected? I didn't have a choice. I just made an instant choice. All I remember, it happened really fast. I just went, my nards, and dropped myself to the ground. And as I'm pulling my pants up looking, I make eye contact, and there's Jessie. She's staring at me. She's laughing her ass off. Right in my face. And I thought right then, there's no way getting my dick zipped up is worse than this. There's just no way. So, I'm going to end on a couple dork jokes, as if that's not dork enough, right? But here's some quick dork jokes for you guys. Scientists once gave dolphins LSD to try to communicate with them. It's true. Together they hope to achieve a higher porpoise. Give me the groans. Give me the groans. I'll turn heels like Hogan. I love it. It helps build me up. So apparently you guys like those mammal jokes, huh? Doesn't matter. Buckle the hell up. Here comes another one. Since 1970, over 70 people have been attacked by captive orca whales. Over 70. How many of them do you think are black? Just a nervous laugh. Not one. I'll spoil it for you. Not one of those people are black. It's not because black people can't swim, because that's racist, and how dare I write that as a setup for this joke. It's because black people don't have I can talk to animals syndrome. And white people have that. There's not another race that jumps out of the safari van to get a closer picture of the lion. There's not another one that falls into the polar bear exhibit at the zoo. And I've never had any of my black friends ever come up to me and go, hey man, let's go see if we can try to pet that.